So, round base is coming to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it seems like we weren't getting Modern Warfare 3 Zombies round base, but um apparently we are. So hey everyone, Clarkysj here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm back, and today we are going to be discussing round base coming to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Now, I'm not going to say this is officially confirmed, but it is to a degree. So this is going to get pretty interesting, but bear with me, alright? Just bear with me. So I'm going to leave the original link to this tweet in the description below. This is to COD Zombies News, also known as @Margwa Network. I'll show the tweet obviously on screen, as you guys have probably seen at this moment. It's very interesting. It's very interesting to say the least on what I'm seeing on my screen here, because there was a lot of things on here that weren't really explained, and it makes me upset with this Modern Warfare 3 Zombies reveal, because I wish they kind of done it like the Cold War Zombies first look. You know how they explained everything in one video and how it lasted 9 minutes. Sure, they've done a first look with Vanguard, but with Vanguard Zombies, it didn't really add up everything. Like, we just got told the same things over and over and over again. It was dead vague, and some of the stuff were dead vague in this as well, which I know they had to. Like, there was some stuff that they couldn't fully explain, but you know, there was some stuff that's in the game that we're going to get on launch that they haven't told us, and they're probably going to tell us later, but they haven't. But let's hop right into it. So, assimilation is uncapped. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know if that means the timer or something. Call me a Dumbo, but I don't know what that means. It's not an hour to exfil, it's actually up to 2 hours. So if you see here, up to 2 hours via final exfil contract and challenges, but Etherstorm will still be there. So when you get an hour, you can choose to extract, or you don't have to. You can do contracts that lasts an hour and work together to do this big thing. So basically, if there's still some stuff that you want to do in the game, you get an extra hour to play that. So you get an hour to basically just play however, and then you have to exfil. But if you decide you don't want to, play for another hour, and then that's yours. So it's not the hugest improvement, but it's better than nothing. The big worm at the end of the trailer is a boss you have to kill via the final exfil. So I'm going to take a guess it's going to be like Cold War and Vanguard, where you need to kill a certain amount of zombies to exfil, of course, but to exfil you actually need to kill that big worm. To final exfil, I'm going to take a guess that's going to do with some of the story missions side of things, where you do 3 story missions, you get cinematics, and you need to kill the final worm and all that stuff. And it says that you have 6 players to defeat, you need death machines, ray guns, etc. So you need good stuff. So this boss is pretty difficult from what it sounds like, which I am really hyped for personally. And it looks huge as well, it looks great, so we'll just see what happens there. Perks are all slightly changed because there's no upgrade system. Now this is really interesting because the perk upgrade system was introduced into somewhat BO4, with if you make it your last perk slot, you get an extra ability. But I really want to say it happened with Cold War, with, you know, the skill tree upgrades when you get up to tier 5 and all that stuff. And of course it did happen in Vanguard, but the difference between Cold War and Vanguard was that the fact that in Cold War, once you got to tier 5, that's it, it's tier 5 for every game. Whereas in Vanguard, it always started you back from tier 1, and you had to make your way up every single game, which I like to a degree, but with how, like, you know, crazy it was with Durham Fong and, you know, like, Thermal Dicta, like, nah, just nah. But yet again, you did get a lot of points. But moving on from that fact, some perks will have full tier 5 abilities, and some won't. You can have as many as you want. Tombstone is super rare and allows you to have everything you had in your previous game, which, as you guys know, well, if you guys don't know, anything that you make from the progress of your first Zombies game within Modern Warfare Zombies, you can transfer into your next game. So Tombstone's going to play a big part in this, from what it sounds like. I might be wrong in that, but that's what it sounds like. Each circle has a different upgrade tiers for Pack-a-Punch. So this sounds interesting to me, because this sounds like, you know, maybe I break this in 2 ways. Either there's like different Pack-a-Punch machines where on the first circle, where it's like round 1 to 10 zombies, you know, you can only get tier 1, get in the second circle, you can get tier 2, and then get in the third circle, and there you go, you can unlock tier 3. Or maybe, I don't know, I kind of forgot the other one, but we'll move on from that. Take that as you may. Wonder Wolf is apparently OP. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. The Wonder Wolf is apparently in the game, which is wild because we've only been seeing 2 Wonder Weapons. That was the Scorcher, which is the newest Wonder Weapon. That's kind of like a mix of like the Tesla gun, the Die, and the Paralyzer to some extent, and the Ray Gun. No one saw the Wonder Wolf whatsoever, but it wouldn't surprise me with how this DMZ type of outbreak zombies is working, also known as Extraction Survival Base. This one I'm skeptical of because we didn't see this. Gerst device teleports you extremely far away. Now, the Gerst devices, they aren't talking about the Gerst devices like from Black Ops 1 and of course the Black Ops 3 remasters, where you get an Ascension and Moon, where you simply throw it, you jump in, and there you go, you've teleported. This is completely different here. This is the Cold War somewhat Gerst devices, and I'm not sure if you can do it in Cold War, but I remember seeing someone jumping in to the Gerst device and they didn't teleport. Granted, they did say they were playing an early build of the game, so this is probably something that we might get on launch. So for all I know, they might have told, the Treyarch developers might have told Codename Pizza and a bunch of the others, saying that, hey, you know, we're going to let you guys play an early build of the game, but this is what we're going to actually have on launch. So, I don't know, we'll need to see. But this is where we get to the main important things. This is what everyone wants to hear. Codename Pizza believes they'll experiment with round-based before 2024. Now, my question is this, why are they experimenting? I don't know what they mean by experiment. The only thing I can imagine is that, because I know the big argument is that, like, there's not, like, we're worried that, you know, round base will go so far and there's not much to add to apart from the basic high rounds, Easter eggs and all that stuff. Like, what else can we add into the round base experience? So maybe they're experimenting with stuff that they can add more to round base and that's why we're not getting it yet. They might do a Vanguard where they release Outbreak on launch and then halfway through the cycle we get round base. I don't know, we'll just need to see. But again, take this with a grain of salt because this is where it gets into the quote unquote from Codename Pizza. Before the next game, you will be playing round base on this. So this was on Pizza's live stream when he was streaming at COD Next, showing gameplay and of course playing multiplayer. So again, the source is there at Codename Pizza's stream. It's at 1 hour and 55 minutes. If you guys want to check it out for yourself, please do. I don't know if this is going to get taken down, both this tweet and Pizza's stream for saying this stuff, but we'll just need to see. But let's see, so this is where we get into the difficulty of things in terms of like how the circles are going to work. So it says the second circle, which is the second difficulty, medium difficulty, it's like round 20 zombies, and the hardest difficulty is like round 50 zombies. So that's pretty crazy, and I'm going to guess if that's the case, then the, you know, the first difficulty is round 1 to 10 zombies. And then we got the large cannon that decimates zombies. Now I don't know if that has to do with one of the story quests or something that we can obtain, but I don't know. But aside from that, that's really it. Round base is apparently coming, just not on launch. The only thing I can imagine with, especially how Modern Warfare Zombies is going to work, is they'll do this extraction survival base. They might do Warzone, but they might do small mini maps. They might bring in MP maps, make a survival map, and make it round base. Or they could take like sections of the Warzone map they're playing on and make it like mini survival maps. Because survival maps was something that was missing within Cold War. A lot of people can agree with this when I say Nectar and Torn for D Machine. When we wanted something while we were waiting for Firebase and of course the new DLC being Married to Zone, when not a lot of people, you know, not like an Outbreak to an extent, you know, were wanting a new round base, we definitely could have gotten stuff like Grief, you know. We got a poster showing like Requiem versus Omega. A lot of people speculated that it could have been Grief. Grief never happened. And then of course they could have added in the survival map where we just stayed in that doing 2D machine, which could have been a cool idea, but it was a missed opportunity. They had to focus on other things, which is totally fine because Cold War at the end of the day did do successful, and it's one of my favourite games in the Zombies franchise, so you know what, I can't really complain. But whether this is true or not, I'm not so sure. I know Pizza said this, but this hasn't officially came out for Treyarch, and I know Kevin Drew did say at Connect, saying how they can't really say anything at the moment. There's a lot of stuff that they're going to add, and they might have been talking about round base. They definitely could have. And you know, it is Pizza, you know, he's heard this from Treyarch themselves, so we'll just need to see. But anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I know I wanted to get this video out as much as possible to let everyone know that Round-based for Modern Warfare Zombies is a possibility, it just won't happen on launch because they still want to experiment with new experiences like Outbreak and of course this new experience, Extraction and Survival Base. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think? Like, what maps do you expect to see? Do you think they're going to be MP maps? You know, do you think they're going to take assets from campaign? What do you guys think they're going to do? But anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching, I hope you all have a good rest of your day and I'll see you all in the next video live stream, and goodbye!